Good afternoon. My mind just doesn't shut up, and I'm glad. My brain has no chill, even when after a long, exhausting day, I'm just trying to get a good night of sleep. My brain goes like, do you remember that one super awkward thing you did back in 7th grade? It then proceeds to remind me of every single embarrassing social interaction I have ever had. Like the one time when it was my birthday and someone wished me happy birthday, but I very confidently replied, oh, same to you. Or the one time when I wished someone on their birthday, but it was the wrong date, like completely way off. And honestly speaking, I used to think this was a flaw, like something's wrong within me. So here's the thing, I basically overthink everything. Even the tiniest detail around me, I've probably already thought about it for way too long. I organize things which in no world need to be organized. In fact, I'll make a list for my list. I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. I'll make a to-do list which will remind me to make another list for something which I might have to do months later. I will practice conversations in my head like I'm preparing for some imaginary interview. And the best part, 90% of these conversations never even happen. My own thoughts will bounce around in my head like that one annoying song which is stuck on a continuous loop in our head. But in my case, it's my own thoughts which are on a loop. I have a habit of carrying things just in case, even if there's a 0.001% chance I might actually use it. And naturally, people all around me love to tease me for all of this. For the longest time I thought, why am I like this? Why can't I just be chill like everyone else around me? I would feel mentally tired and drained from overthinking all the time. Like, once it took me 10 minutes just to decide what to reply to someone, just so I don't give them the wrong impression about how I feel. It's pretty frustrating and annoying that most of my perfectly planned conversations never even take place. Like, I would sit there preparing in my head, if they reply with this, I'll reply with that. But if they reply with that, I'll reply with this. But then real life happens and they reply with just a K. But over time, I started noticing something. The same brain which can overthink awkward situations can also overthink solutions. The same brain which will figure out 20 different ways to solve a problem can also figure out 20 different ways to solve a difficult problem. Like when I was coding for my CSIA, I remember being stuck on one bug for many days. Most people in my situation would have either given up or just removed that part completely. But my brain, it refused to move on. I kept running the code again and again and again and again. And eventually, it worked. I was full of happiness. But it wasn't just coding. My habit of carrying extra stuff just in case, it has helped me or the people around me more number of times than I can count. Your pens run out? I have 3 more. You need a charger? Yep, I have that too. Oh, you need a scissor for a class project? Yep, you all guessed it, I have that too. All these small things made me realize that maybe overthinking isn't a bad thing. Maybe being obsessive and overly organized isn't annoying. Maybe it's powerful. Turns out that overthinking isn't a curse. We all have something about us, something we don't like, something we wish we could just switch off. But what if that one exact thing is the best thing our brain has ever done for us? In my case, it's overthinking, but for you, it might be different. Some of you might overcare for the wrong person, some of you might overplan for a simple thing, or some of you might just overreact for a very simple thing. Whatever it may be, it's not your weakness. It's a strength which just needs to be pointed in the right direction. At the end of the day, we all have our own little things, our own weird habits. But what if being different isn't a flaw? What if being different is being you? So yeah, I'll continue to overthink anyways. Even when I head home tonight, I I'll probably overthink this TEDx speech and think about what I could have done better. But I wouldn't want it any other way.